Alright, so let's see. Did that message say where Hannah's apartment is? Let's see. Message, answering machine, ask her to come to apartment, also in the Skyline building. Get back down here. Yeah, I'm trying to remember. Didn't that have a famous author had their input on it or something? Like, it wasn't based on an existing property, but they were involved in the creation. Let's see. Glazer, that's it. Hannah Glazer 6. And that's right. There was another quest that takes us here. Active quest. Okay, this is it, yeah. That's right. Answering machine has sent downtown to Skyline Apartments 2A, residence of Mr. Milton. Alright. So we'll check Simon Milton and Hannah Glazer, 2 and 6. R.A. Salvatore, that's it. I mean, yeah, I'm not expecting that he put his best work into it, but it is kind of interesting that they were trying to they were trying to add an element of prestige to a project that ballooned rapidly out of control. It just sounds like it was one decision out of many that didn't pay the dividends they were expecting. Anyway, Mr. Milton. This fella doesn't keep house terribly well.
Mr. Milton, you know who this is, and I do hope you realize that we're still on for tonight. Meet me at the agreed-upon location across from the bar.
Todd McFarlane was kind of involved in it.
Bring your associate, Mr. Durbin, as it is a two-man job that I am proposing. With any luck, the two of you are already on your way, and I shall see you soon. Goodbye.
So yeah, that was the guy at the Surfside Diner that was making a call here. So we overheard that conversation, and this was the other end of it. So we're going to be seeing that guy again. Yeah. You heard another message telling Durbin and Milton meet somewhat at an unknown location across the street from a bar. So I believe that's down by the last round. We'll get to there later. Car stereos, might as well. Also, Kenna Ralstona, one of the main people behind Oblivion. Yeah, it very much has that feeling of too many cooks in the kitchen. Let's see. Anything else of interest here? Oh, shit, yeah. Oh. Should have had a guitar strum when you throw the prop. 0 out of 10 programming, Troika. Oh, McFarlane. Got it. Alright, now up to floor 6 to talk to Hannah. This is definitely a location where every single floor has some purpose. Although I think one of them is just filler you can loot for vendor trash. Yeah, that's... The thing is, it's not necessarily the people so much as project management. And when there's a sense that no one is actually in control of a project, that's kind of when you get competing visions and nobody's setting a clear outline of what it is you're working on, what are the parameters, who's going to be involved in which creative decisions, who's hurting the cats, basically. Who is keeping everything... Who is keeping everyone in line? Who is setting the bounds of discussion? Who is... Oh.
Paul, is that... Hey!
Hang on a second, we have plot happening here.
Who are you? What are you doing in here?
But basically, management is a superpower and a necessary power when you are in a game development of a certain size. Anyway, I'm a friend of Paul's. He just wanted me to come up and check up on you.
He did? That's so sweet. He's such a nice guy. Is everything okay with him?
Yeah, sure. You sound pretty sick, Hannah. What have you got?
I don't really know. I've taken all kinds of medicine, but I can't seem to get rid of it. I feel like I got a fever and a sore throat.
Yeah, too many project managers is a sign that...
Get out of bed. What day is it?
That is a sign of a project about to go off the rails, or it has already gone off the rails. Too many people making command decisions start to run into problems. Ideally, you want a small team that can collaborate, that each heads individual teams, and so on. You know how you broadly get how good, what it takes to make good decisions and bad decisions, and what good management structure looks like. Where there are some people in a decision to make to make authoritative decisions, but also team members have enough individual autonomy to get their work done. It's a balancing act, and it's going to vary depending on the organization and the task. But that's neither here nor there. Yeah, companies have just been moving towards overmanagement for a long time now. Anyway, sounds pretty bad. Where'd you get it?
Well, I think I got sick from one of my clients. I was feeling fine until I saw her a few days ago.
Who was this client?
She was just a woman who called. She found my ad in the newspaper. Usually only do business with referrals, you know, but she was offered a lot of money.
What can you tell me about this woman?
Her name was Jezebel Locke. I'm usually not too good with names, you know, but hers was so strange. I can't seem to get it out of my head.
Was there anything else strange about her? Anything at all?
Yeah, I mean, I think so. To tell you the truth, I don't really remember a whole lot about that night, you know.
Oh, just wait,
Everything's
Kren.
a little blurry, you know. I mean, I'm not usually, you know, into women, but I remember feeling so attracted to her. I thought she was the most beautiful woman I'd ever seen. Well, the next thing that's clear is when I woke up the next morning. I haven't been feeling too well since then. To tell you the truth, I have other friends who've worked with her, and they're not doing so hot either, you know?
Where'd you meet her, Hannah? Where's Jezebel Locke?
She had a room at the Empire Hotel. I can't remember the number. Hey, are you sure that Paul's okay? He's not sick, is he?
Paul's just fine, Hannah. Don't worry about him.
Good. He's a nice guy. I hope he calls me again sometime.
I'm sure he will.
I hope so. I really do.
Rest in peace. I'll go take care of this Jezebel Locke. Right. So we got us a lead. In the possible name of our plague bearer. Let's go dispense some justice. There's one thing we gotta do first. A few quests do converge on the same locations here, and if you know the right people to ask ahead of time, you can take care of a lot of stuff on the way to other things, or a lot of things all at once. Again, it's dense, but they make the most of the real estate that you work with. Now, I believe that the debt collectors that Venus wanted us to meet are here somewhere. There's one thing I always wanted to try. She doesn't want you to start a fight here, but I am kind of curious what happens if we do this.
Confession. Bitch send you
That she did.
money. Where is money?
Up your mother's ass.
You die.
Again? Now, let's see. Can we exploit the AI here? Well, we can if it can follow us. Come on. Where's a cop when you need one? I think everybody's just ganging up on me. Alright, so that guy hit him on accident. Nah, I think unfortunately the AI is not equipped to deal with more than one target. So yeah, that was just a silly little mod I added to replace the death sound. Alright, so no getting the Russians shot by the cops. Oh well. It was worth a try.
Confession. Bitch send you
Anyway, that she did.
money. Where is money?
Venus can't make her payment. I'm sure she has good reason.
No money?
There's no reason to get upset. I'm just the messenger.
Duh. Tell bitch we be back next month.
I will. Alright. I believe this will give us enough money to get the better armor from Larry.
What?
Pass on your message.
I can't hear you. Let's talk in my office.
Okay. I like that we had the first conversation here, but now she's telling me we can't. And I can't tell if that is her genuinely being deafened by the music, or if the idea is that this particular conversation is too sensitive for prying eyes. Or prying ears, I should say. Anyway.
Well, you certainly did better than my bouncer did. Poor dear can't turn his neck to the right anymore. Already had a call from Boris. Wasn't too happy about tonight, son of a bitch. Say, how would you like to get into the club business,
Let's see. I'm listening.
To start this club, I had to take out a significant loan from a king bastard by the name of Boris.
This is
and
a very
every time I
posh
haven't been able
office,
to
though.
make the monthly plus interest,
Venus has
the
good
bastard
taste.
takes what he feels is a suitable late fee.
Go on.
I've got a club to run, so I'll be blunt. I refuse to fuck that fat, misogynistic old man one more time to hold on to the club. So I need someone to eliminate him. Do this, and I'll make you a silent partner.
What's the catch?
Boris is high up in the Russian mafia. Does that make a difference?
Well, he's still a human, right? He'll be dead before the sun rises.
He's at the Empire Hotel.
Exactly,
Always
money.
has a few of the fiercest bully boys standing round trying to out-sneer each other. He's got a short temper, and more than likely he's been drinking for the last 4 hours. Here, key to the penthouse level.
Alright, be back when he's no longer breathing. Alright. So yeah, this works out since we're going to the Empire anyway. Now, did that give us enough cash? I think we need like 360.
What's that?
Damn, it did not.
Hops, bro.
Did it actually give us any? We'll have to... We'll have to get paid afterwards, I suppose. Even better, you get into the good graces of the golf bar mommy. And you get to murder a sleazeball. What's there not to like? Exactly! Not to mention a free new weapon. Actually, that's right, I gotta change the hotkeys again. Alright. Thank you. Alright. So, we got another location where there's a few ways to proceed. I believe if we talk to this guy, we can get
Yes? May I help you?
Here we go. Is there a guest here named Jezebel Locke?
Yes. Miss Locke is one of our more, popular guests. Why do you ask?
I need a key to her
I
room.
can't do that. It's against hotel policy.
I'm an old friend of hers on a surprise visit.
I see. Well, in that case, perhaps I can make an exception. Here's the key to her suite. Have a nice evening.
I like how that wasn't even really a detailed persuasion option. Just the thinnest of bullshit, and he's willing to meet us halfway. Or all the way, really. Although I think if you go back here, you can actually use this to spit out a card. Like, yeah. Sweets. Oh yeah, no, he's fucked. Let's just hand out the keys to someone. Let's just hand out the keys to one of our more popular guests, someone that just walked in. Who, by the way, is, spoiler alert, a vampire. That'll go over swell. Let's see. Albany Suite. Alright, available. Next reservation Sunday. Queen Suite. Occupied. Guest Andres Johansson. Manhattan Suite. Let's see. Available. Ithaca. Occupied. Ashley Jones. Brooklyn. Jezebel Locke. And Buffalo Suite. Boris Chekhov. That's the other guy we're looking for here. Logs. Alright. Chekhov B. Okay. Current transaction. PPV. Planet La Femme. $10. Steak and lobster. 80. Alright. Johansson A. None. Jones A. Bottle of Chartres. I have no idea if that's correct. I apologize. But, yeah. Someone's ordering the expensive stuff. What is Miss Locke ordering? Nothing. She gets everything she needs delivered on 2 legs, let's say. What's this? Tom, if somebody needs a spare key card, check the computer for the name of the suite first. Use the password wealth. Have a good night shift, Peter. So yeah, if you're Nosferatu, this is a way to get a card instead. Chatre, basically. Thank you. Let's see. Oh, nope. Thought that was a weapon. That's just a prop. Anything in the bathrooms? No, it doesn't look like it. Anything in the women's bathroom? Okay. It doesn't look like it. Video games have taught me to always check bathrooms for items. I'm gonna be so disappointed in like a survival horror situation when I check the bathroom and there's not gonna be like a med kit or ammo or something. I think there's like a room where someone's having a concert or something. Yep, here we go.
No.
I think some of the random models in this game are the standard characters, or like the human versions of the people you could be. Like this dude is the Toreador model that's before being pre-vamp Toreador model. He's basically me without the red hair. You kind of look like that prosthetics guy. Prosthetist. I'm on to you.
It's not my problem.
Let's see. Basically just reacquainting myself, trying to remember where's the interactive stuff? Oh, cool. Yep, it's alright, carry on with the concert, never mind. Was there anything back here? Don't think so. Prop's just janking out. We'll sort out the questy things here, and then we'll take a short break. Anyway, up we go. So I think there's only a couple places we can go to here. Yeah, 5 and 6. I'm not sure which is which. I think the top floor is the Russians, and the 5th floor is Jezebel Lock. So let's see what's going on there. Oh, wait, other way around. I think these are the Russians. Nope, never mind. Had it right the first time. Want to be ready for trouble here. There you are.
Oh, yeah. Who do we have here? Are you a believer, little morsel? Have you come for the kind of enlightenment only Jezebel can give?
Now, normally a redhead talking all seductive-like would be right in my strike zone, but right off the bat, this woman is giving a real suspicious vibe here.
Yes,
More on that
I
very
am
shortly.
Jezebel, and I have such things to show you, little morsel. Such beautiful, dirty little things. Won't you come into my parlor?
Karen-ass hairdo. Yeah, kinda. What the hell's going on around here?
Oh, you cannot escape me, little morsel. One way or another, you and I will intertwine our beings on the way into the 9th circle, and I will send you forth, full of the sweet sickness I carry.
Great. Another cult with an attitude problem. Yeah, so I can end up dead like Hannah and her friends?
Who better than prostitutes to carry the dark gift I bring? Oh, will they not share it with the rest of those who revel in the pleasures of the flesh?
So, yeah, the situation has escalated. It's not just that we have a plague bearer, we have someone intentionally spreading the plague through vampiric bites. So, this is gonna be a problem. Yeah, you're sick, pure and simple. Time to put you out of your misery. And worse, she's a Toreador, actually spec for combat. You see, she's using presence to keep us off our game. Fortunately, I think our melee skills are better than hers. No, they're not. Shit. Ah. She's at least not dealing aggravated damage. That's something. I think we can outlast her. But this is basically what it's like to be on the receiving end of presence. Ah, fuck! Got her! Oof, that was close. Hey! No means no, huh? What's this? Let's see. A Woman's Guide to Self-Defense on the College Campus. This book raises your brawl talent. Oh, sick! Sweet! So that bumps our brawl all the way up to 4. Nice. This is a rather profitable venture. But, yeah, she beat the shit out of us, and she won't be the biggest problem we have on this quest. Not by a long shot. It gets way worse. So we're gonna want to take a minute to, suck our thumb here. Before heading on up and dealing with the other problem in the hotel. On to the Russian Mafia. Now, the fact that these guys are human makes them nominally easier to deal with, but there are a handful of them, and they have one big factor in their favor. Oh, damn it, wrong button. Namely, they use automatic weapons, and while they're the shitty automatic weapons you have access to, the AI is a much better shot with them, especially this early in the game. They don't have to worry about running out of ammo, so if they draw a bead on you, they can very quickly turn you into dust. So, we need to be careful in how we deal with these guys.
Los Angeles may be a hot zone for a deadly new type of communicable virus. Local
Lock 7, huh? Someone left the TV on. Ah, shit! No, we don't want to go guns blazing just yet. Alright, so... Somewhat understandably, the Russian Mafia gets a bit touchy if you explore.
Whether the ship was being used in drug or terrorist-related smuggling. Coast Guard search
Anything
parties
here?
are still patrolling the area.
It's a vent. Let's see. These guys, I think, don't bother you anything. Alright. It's just a few of them. Alright, there's that guy there. Partly looking around, partly just giving myself time to regenerate. Let's see. Yeah, I like how just opening that door had those guys fire, but going into the guy's bedroom, that's just hunky-dory. Go on in, take a bath. Lord knows I could probably use one at this point. Alright. So, interesting little detail here. There aren't many instances where characters speak a foreign language, but if your research is high enough, it will translate that for you. And you know, it's rare, and usually your character will get the gist of it anyway, but it's a nice little touch in the dialogue. Anyway, you sir, I have business with your boss.
Hasta la vis. Who the hell are you?
I mean, you can tell it's obviously a non-Russian speaker saying that, but, well. Anyway, I have a private message for Boris from his lady friend.
You give me message, I take to him.
Also, I love this dude's hairstyle. Very GameCube, let's say. I can't, but it's important. He'll be angry if he doesn't get it, and will blame you.
Я понимаю.
What?
Very well. Follow me.
Anyway, I think I can handle this. What?
Short was me.
I don't understand you. Okay, this is definitely patch dialogue interfering, because I obviously do understand. Yeah, I don't understand you.
Du это такое? Short was me. Почему ты стил? Who the hell are you?
That almost sounds like someone speaking into a microphone and then, like, recording it backwards, or playing it backwards or something. Venus sent me to discuss something with you.
Is that right?
It's a sensitive proposition I have. Perhaps your guard should step outside.
You want Dima to leave? Why would I allow that?
This could get embarrassing for you. I'm looking out for you, Boris.
Okay. Iti tagda, Dima. Very well. Happy? Now spit it out. Make this quick, eh?
Let's see. Venus wants the debt called off.
Malenkaya Svolach, stupid, spoiled American child. I give her so much and she spits in my face.
Let's see. She believes she has more than paid for it.
So, what, you are her messenger boy? You do work for stupid little girl? You are not man.
What does that make your guards? I was man enough to get past them.
This is true. I tell you what. How can we come to agreement? And maybe get you to do something for me instead?
What do you have in mind?
Go back over to Stupid Club. You find ungrateful little girl there and you kill her. I pay you. I see she trusts you. For you to do this, it will be easy.
So, interesting little divergence here. Obviously, we can do this, and the main difference is Venus gives you way more money, and obviously she's much more likable, but it's over the long course of the game, whereas Boris gives you a bit more cash up front. It doesn't work out in the long term, but it's interesting little it's an interesting little option if you want to do a contrarian playthrough. So, I'm going to say yes to this for a very specific reason. Observe.
See, you know what is right is right. This is only fair. She will get what she deserves.
I'll be back. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Don't mind me, Boris. I'm just going to stand right behind you for no particular reason real quick. Where's my sword? And... Ah, damn it. I was gonna do the stealth kill. Damn it, Boris, you ruin everything. It's very funny. A weird little... a weird little, like, Japanese tone plays. I'll try it on one of the other guys. Anyway. But yeah, it is kind of funny to just come in here or talk to him, get the other guard out of the room, and then quietly deal with him in the preferred manner. And they just stroll out of here like nothing happened. Anyway. The commotion has alerted Boris's men, where there's assuredly going to be a problem. Ah, here we go. This should work. I'm gonna say I wanted to get this right. Easy does it, easy does it. Yes! I think that's a Shamazan playing. Ow. Okay, these guys should drop their... One of them should drop an Uzi that we can grab. And that saves us, like 180 bucks. We're a broke vampire. They don't really pay us for this. Like, I should really get a stipend, is the thing. Even if the prince is trying to kill me, which obviously he is, he still kind of wants these missions to succeed. So, you know, you would think that would factor into his plan. Now, the big problem is the three guys in the room, in the ballroom there. So, we want to quietly deal with as many of these guys as we can. There aren't that many of them. I think there's a grand total of like 6 or 7. So, we'll wait for him to come back. Actually, where's my Auspex? Ah, here we go. Easy does it, easy does it. And... there we go. There we go. Also, Smirnoff, man, get yourself some real vodka. I mean, I know you're in the States, you make do, but still. Alright, so one of these rooms has 2 guys, one of them has 3. In fact, hang on a sec, we will rearrange once again. Ingram Mac 10. Auspex.
Used in a weapon smuggling operation, and that the source of the detonation possibly came from a military-grade explosive being stored at the site. Authorities say it is still too early to speculate on whether there is some terrorist connection to these events.
So yeah, the
though
main
they
problem
have
with
not ruled out
the
possibility.
Ingram is
Stay
the
tuned to
fact
Channel
that
3
the
for further updates.
recoil
And
is
update
a
on
bastard, and the
Elizabeth
reticule
Dane.
very
The
quickly
ghost ship
loses
was
sight of the
towed into
target. Unless
county
you're
waters
very
off the port
close,
of LA, where
you're
police
just
are
throwing a lot of
searching
lead
for
in the
evidence
air
of
without
the crew,
result.
and
Observe.
whether the ship was being used in drug or terrorist-related smuggling.
Alright,
Coast
got one
Guard
of
search
them.
parties are still patrolling the area where the Dane was first spotted, though the fate of the crew is still unknown.
Yeah, you can see
recent
the
outbreak of several highly contagious diseases
AI
in
does not have
downtown
this
Los
problem.
Angeles has CDC officials concerned Los Angeles may be a hot zone for a deadly new type of communicable virus. Local hospitals started seeing a dramatic increase in the amount of patients
Pardon me, I
with
gotta top
severe
off.
respiratory illness, and many doctors say they may be ill-equipped to handle the surging number of new cases. The Center for Disease Control urges people in the downtown area to exercise caution and to seek
One guy
medical
right
treatment
outside.
immediately if they exhibit symptoms that include fever, hacking cough, nausea, rashes or sores, painful discharges, or sudden sustained bleeding.
Yeah, that,
In other news, an apparent
That guy
third
just
victim of the
chews through my
Southland
health there.
slasher has prompted the closing of the Santa Monica Theater, where the body was found earlier tonight.
fuck me.
Mirrors those of slayings in Glendale and Long Beach. In both cases, the bodies of the
works out even better than I'd hoped.
A massive explosion rocked Santa Monica tonight,
Son of a
sending
bitch.
several fireballs into the sky and prompting a lockdown in the warehouse district where the explosions took place. The report suggests that the warehouse destroyed in the explosion was being used in a weapons smuggling operation, and that the source of the detonation possibly came from a military-grade explosive.
A quality
being stored at the
first-person
site.
shooter, this is
Authorities
not.
say it is still too early to speculate on whether there is some terrorist connection to these events, though they have not ruled out the possibility. Stay tuned to Channel 3 for further updates. A massive gelatinous creature that washed up on the
always
beaches
be
of
closing,
Providence,
huh?
Rhode Island, has scientists scratching their heads. Found by a jogger early on Tuesday.
Oh, man. A timeless reference.
Though marine biologists that have examined the monster have commented that they have never seen anything like it in the cephalopod family before. They speculate that it could.
Can we sneak up on this guy? I think we can. Yes. Yes! Sorry to make a mess. I'm kind of in a hurry. You might say I'm really Russian. Haha! Okay. Now let's clear out the main hall. Ooh, hang on a second. They left this guy alone. Sweet! Wait, wait, wait. I need my sword. There we go. Yes! Alright. I think that might be everybody. Alright, let's make a sweep, make sure we got everything. What was this? Seems to be saying something, don't copy that floppy, you can't possibly be reading it right. You need a research skill of at least 6. Ah, damn it, alright. Actually, what are we doing on skill point? Oh, man, we got a ton. Let's bump that up. Research, scholarship. Yeah, why not? We'll bump that up. And finance ability of at least 2 to use this item. Motherfucker.
Any trace of its operator
oh god, oh shit. Wait, I'm not ready.
Units into the area to search through the surrounding jungle.
Alright, now I'm ready.
It is related to one of the Southeastern Asian terrorist organizations.
So, if you're paying attention, you might have noticed there's no real locational damage in this game. A shot to the, with most weapons, a shot to the head is just as good as hitting any other body part. The exception is if you're using a scoped weapon. Then you actually get a modifier if you make a headshot. But I think that's the only exception. Let's see, where's blood buff? I gotta pick this. Bollocks, bollocks, bollocks. There it was. Ah, motherfucker. Okay, hang on a second. Security, yes. This is very much a game where it is a good idea to keep some skill points in reserve, just in case you run into something. skill check. And of course, this just gets us to event. Go figure. Anyway, problem solved in one efficient trip. Outstanding. We'll take a break after I get down to the lobby. Alright. Oh man, I can hear it raining. Good thing, too. We need that. Alright. We will take 5 here. Time for some exercise. Alright, and back. Man, it's coming down out there. Let's get back to it. Glad to see it, actually. Just been having nothing but hot weather for the last few days. Which, you know, join the club, right? Anyway. With that done, we can turn in a few quests almost all at once. Hey, Venus, did the thing.
There you are. Finished yet?
Let's talk in your office.
What?
I said let's talk in your office.
Yeah, I can't hear you. Let's talk in my office.
Okay, fine. Not gonna lie, though. Good view coming and going, just saying. Anyway,
Boris?
dead.
That Boris's blood? Guess we're partners then. If you only knew what I had to do over the years to keep this place open. Tell you what, partner. Come in every few days and I'll give you your cut. Here's tonight's. I've got
Rock
some
and
money
roll.
to make us. I'll hold your share of the profits. Don't forget to drop by and scoop them up once in a while,
Alright, you'll see me again and again. Don't worry. Goodbye, Venus. So yeah, basically she'll give you $250 periodically. Usually whenever there's some major development in the plot. I forget the exact, actually, it can probably jump over the side here, I think. Yes. I think it's every few main quests or something. But it seems like it doesn't necessarily fill up at a consistent rate of time. Like, if the next time we ask, I think she'll have something like
Lovely evening.
$100 or something. And the next time we ask after that, most likely we'll have been to the next major hub. And next time we go back there, she'll say something like, "It's been a while, your money's piling up," and it'll be another 250. Anyway, we take that over to Larry.
Say now, brother. Seeing the kind of commando gear you been stocking up on,
Okay, good.
you ain't just using that stuff for keeping the neighbors away from your shit, is you?
Now we're gonna get another quest here. So?
Wow, that's your business, okay. I just figured somebody with a shopping list like yours might be up for a little action, czar, alright?
I'm listening.
Yo, I need a hardcore, massively bionic, two-fisted Yojimbo for a supersized skull. Straight up $100 million movie gangster. You still with me?
Here's a character who has a lot of variations in dialogue. Like, he's got different words for you if you're a female PC, and he's one of the few you can approach if you are Nosferatu. He just thinks you're some weird... He calls you a weird little S&M gremlin, and he's still willing to hire you. He's just more off-put, and, you know, obviously you have to be more careful of people on the street. But yeah, you got my attention.
Yo, here's what's going down. I got a tip that the Chinatown Tone and some local boys are meet down at a nearby parking garage to carry out a business deal. Now, I can't tell you what they is exchanging, but let's just say a certain client of mine is ready to drop some Uncle Sam-sized bucks to acquire what's in briefcase number 1. You get it for me, I'ma not only give you a cut, but I'll roll out my special stock as well. Now, how that sound?
This is very much worth doing, and we can get a little bit more from that out of him. More on that in a short. But yeah, it sounds like a good deal for you. I want to discount at your store as well.
Oh, man, why you gotta shake me down like that? If I hadn't just got my foot out of cash, I'd do it myself, but... Yeah, it's got to be that way? Fine. You got a discount. But only after I get the briefcase.
Deal, I'll do it.
Yeah, that's what I like to hear. Now, if you're the straight-out hard-boiled Terminator type, I'd suggest you buy some heavy firepower before you roll up to the parking garage. You need anything?
I sure do. Let's see what you got. Alright, so we'll buy some better armor here. So yeah, the discount he gives us is actually a boost to our finance score. So it actually applies not just to him, but to everybody, because we can haggle a bit better. Goes a little against the character, but free experience is free experience. First, we're going to turn in the quests back at the last round. Again, every bit of experience counts. We're doing this specifically because I want to bump up all specs for this next thing. Because you get extra skill points if you can do the, if you can pick up the briefcase quietly. Which is a bit tricky to do for a Toreador PC. You don't really have a lot of skills to help with stealth except for Auspex. So first, let's turn in the Patty quest. Took care of the Patty problem.
Good work. Ghouls ain't nothing but trouble if you ask me. It's a weakness, pure and simple.
Alright. I did what I did for the good of Masquerade. Later. Now, let's see. Turn this into Damsel.
Can't.
About Paul. He's dead. For a few days. It wasn't pretty.
We told him to burn the blood and go to the hospital. Said he thought he'd get over it. Men are stubborn that way. Just proves the plaguebearers gotta be found.
Plaguebearer's dead.
Right on. Except we dusted a second one over near the convention center. They're part of some doomsday cult, apparently. No telling how many there are, but it's open season on all these sick sons of bitches.
Alright, I'll start looking for the rest. So yeah, next, is basically whichever leg of the quest you do first, you'll do the other one afterwards. So now we start questioning the homeless people like she suggested, and we'll get the other plague bearer of note. So while we're here, I think that's where Milton and Durbin were headed. Though, actually, hang on a second.
What? Get away from me! Leave me alone!
One of these people can point us in the right direction. Need to ask you about the sickness that's been plaguing the homeless.
Oh, you do? Well, I don't believe you. You're after my aluminum cans, aren't you? Well, you're not gonna get them. Just get away!
Let's see. We can park some cash. $20 change your outlook on things?
Ah, okay. All I know is that old Tin Can Bill. He's been jabbering about some kind of monster that took him somewhere and got him sick. And that's all I know, okay? And that's all I'm saying.
Where's Tin Can Bill?
Well, you can usually find him down in his alleyway, just across from that bar over there.
Thanks. See ya. Alright. Leave this down here. One quest thingy at a time. Let's deal with this first. Ooh. Okay. Some shit's going down. Right. Excuse me, sir. Would you like to talk about what happened? I know it was probably traumatizing and you're probably terrified, but, you know. I need an update to my quest marker. The bloody mess, it's kind of hard to miss.
He done tore him up, right in two, ripped him apart like a rag doll.
Tell me what you saw.
These two guys, the dead guy and the other, they showed up. I've been living here, so I hid. I thought maybe they was owners or cops come to clean the place out.
Who was the other guy?
The dead feller called him Muddy.
So, this dead guy and Muddy, what were they doing here?
They was waiting on someone. They were going to do some kind of job, they were saying. But the person they was meeting, well, he was late. So, the one guy leaves to find the phone and call him, and the dead guy stayed. Well, that's when the killer, that's when he showed up.
Showed up?
1 second he wasn't there, and then he was. Like out of the shadows he come up. Scared the shit out of the dead guy. I'd like to scream, but I couldn't breathe.
Then what happened?
Oh, that killer, he grew these claws. I swear it, I saw it. And the dead guy went white like he seen the devil. And then the killer grabbed him round the neck and lifted him up and started cursing at the guy.
What did he say?
Oh, I couldn't hear too good. Something about revenge for what he did or what they did. The killer made sure the dead guy knew who he was and then ripped him open. Just tore him apart. He did it real slow. Made the guy scream.
What about the other guy, Muddy? Did he come back?
No, he never come back.
If you tell anyone that story, they'll lock you up forever. You should leave now.
Okay, I will. I don't want to never think about that again.
Alright, you better do. Right, so we're starting to see two quests converge. The slasher quest that we whose handiwork we first saw in the Santa Monica Pier and the Bail Jumper quest, and one of them has gone the guy we're looking for, Mike Durbin, has gone missing, and he's obviously being hunted by what is obviously a vampire or some other supernatural creature. So the burning question is why? Appears to be a vampire with an axe to grind, clearly. Let's see. I think there's some stuff on the upper floor here, if we can get closer. Ah, here we go. Lucky Star room key. That's it. Alright. So that's a location later on. Can't get to there yet, but we will. Always in your interest to look around and see what other clues can be found. Oop. So now back on the plaguebearer quest. I believe Tin Can Bill's around here somewhere. Yes, that's him. Hey, Bill.
Who's there, huh? Old Bill can't see too good these days. Is that you, Fred? I ain't got no booze tonight, so you may as well get the hell out of here.
Yeah, it's not Fred, Bill. I hear that you can tell me why everyone's getting sick.
Yeah, I might be able to. But I'm awful thirsty tonight, mister. Could you spare $5 for a man who's been down on his luck?
Yeah, I can empathize with that. Here's $5.
Thank you much. I'm going to have to go pick up some hooch. For medicinal purposes, you know.
Yeah, I gotcha.
Now, I know you ain't going to believe old Bill, because I've been telling my friends and the cops and everyone since it happened. And people just say that it's the hooch talking and nothing more.
It's alright, I'll believe you, Bill.
It was a monster, you see. A monster with his face all twisted and ugly, teeth longer than your finger, and these eyes, piss yellow and full of hate. I've never seen eyes like that before. Still giving me bad dreams.
So what happened?
He grabbed me, threw me over his shoulder, took me to the bad place, the dark place. Oh, God, the smell. Worse than anything and then he bit me. My neck. Oh, God, it was horrible. Don't remember too much after that. Blacked out and woke up here in my alley. Haven't been feeling too well since then.
So yeah, whatever this group is doing, they're not really turning people so much as just infecting them and setting them loose. Bill, I need you to tell me where the monster took you. There's a twist with this, obviously.
The sewers he did. Just around the corner there. Don't want to go back to the bad place, friend. Don't let the monster come back and take me there.
Picked a bad place to stick around, but yeah, stay with me, buddy. Everything's gonna be okay. Don't worry, Bill. Someone's gonna pay for this. So yeah, he wasn't long for this world, but he lived long enough to give us information. Now, this can be a bit confusing, but he meant this manhole specifically is where you go down, because there is a sewer stretch under the downtown area. This goes to a different area entirely. We'll want to be ready for this. Yep, I think we found the lair of our plaguebearer. Love those quantime montages you get in games like this where you use a player reload and swap through all weapons when entering a new area. Hey, Barrage, good to see you. Be very quiet. We're hunting vampires.
On your way down here, did you?
Hey, this makes it nice and easy.
Trails and rotting flesh. Looking for a free meal, little bloodsucker.
Also, you need to refocus the camera, game.
Lore in my kingdom.
Who the hell are you? What's going on down here? This is a madhouse. Both excellent questions.
The doors have been opened, the seals broken, and the final steps into the abyss. The terrible mysteries of the Ninth Circle.
So, yeah. Jezebel mentioned the Ninth Circle as well, so we're dealing with some kind of cult here. So who the hell are you?
Brother Canker, they call me. High Lord in the diseased halls of the dead. Look around you. The blood. The bloated bodies. The maggot-riddled mortal shells. These are the signs. The coming of a new age.
Why are you feeding on the homeless?
They are the weak, sick, hopeless. I bring them a new purpose.
Yeah, everybody's got ideas of a
darkness,
new age, and most of them
carrying
suck.
the diseased truth in their
In this case,
veins.
rather literally. You mean the Brotherhood of the Ninth Circle?
The Brotherhood of the Ninth Circle. The darkest dawn is almost upon us. Come, join us in these last nights, spreading our disease upon the earth, sharing this unholy communion with our human herd.
Alright, game time.
Come, join the disciples who have gathered here, floating in their own putrescence. I will show you the mysteries of our brotherhood as I feed on your flesh.
Alright, let's party, brother. Oh, shit. Shotgun, please. Okay. So, big problem with this guy, as you can see, he does aggravated damage. And he's very, very aggro. Also, subtle detail you might not notice at first, but you move faster going forward than backward. So if you're backpedaling and then shotgunning something, it's got a good chance of catching up to you. So while you're reloading, you want to you basically want to turn around and move forward while you're reloading. Give yourself a little bit more gain on this. Just for shits and gigs, we'll try the Uzi on this guy. Which is a terrible, terrible idea. Don't use this thing unless you absolutely have to. Yeah, you see? Ah, motherfucker. Yeah, the recoil of it just throws you off terribly unless you're at max skill with firearms, and even then, it's a pain in the ass. Hey, Kirby. Yeah, the recoil is awful, and it's a mystery how the AI is able to use it so well. Like, that one Russian guy took me to almost 0 health in one burst. It does respectable damage, you just can't aim for shit with it. Yeah. Stick with the shotgun, aim low, go center of mass. Nonsense, Mirage! Other than the official patch, this is completely unmodded. Wink, wink. Yeah, AI doesn't have recoil, exactly. Probably should switch to blow heal here. So yeah, this guy doing aggravated damage is a serious problem. You can stay just ahead of him if you're facing forward, but you'll be running for a real long time. Melee build could probably handle this without too much difficulty. But even so, he's a bit of a pain. Damn it! Almost had him, but I was right on the ropes there, too. Yeah, deranged motive ranting, I gotcha. Heard it all before. Ow! Again, there's a weird stutter when you hit enemies where sometimes they go into their pain state and sometimes they retaliate immediately. You see this most prominently with enemies using guns, because very often they'll like fire a shotgun or something. You'll hit them, and they will immediately fire a second shot without having to rack it. Stalker, this is not in terms of fidelity to first-person shooting. This time we should... There we go. Wait, no, fuck! Okay, that was fun. Like, that was fucked up. His boss meter disappeared, but he wasn't dead yet. It took one more tap to get him over the finish line. Anyway, we got his funky little tarot card here. Alright. Writing on this flyer reads, I am enlightened. What could it mean? We'll find out.